Today, we're here to introduce Trump Mobile.
It was an ambitious promise.
We're going to be manufacturing the phones.
A phone at $499 made entirely right here in the U.S. We wanted to see if that claim was legit. Thank you for your order, Brian Cheung. Placing an order ourselves and waiting for months. Here we are in May of 2026, and there appears to be no sign of it until last month when Trump Mobile sent us a device they said was going out to some members of the media. There's a Truth Social preloaded onto the phone. Aside from that gold yellowish back, the phone appeared to resemble the U24 Pro, an Android phone made by Taiwanese company HTC.
It looks very similar. It has a very distinct shape.
Yeah, that does look really similar. To confirm that, we headed to iFixit's offices in San Luis Obispo, California, where lead teardown engineer Shahram Mukhtari offered to help us run some tests, including through a modified CT scanner.
Let's unlatch it.
Okay, cool. Okay, so there it is. Which gave us an inside look at the T1 phone's guts, which looked eerily similar to a scan that iFixit ran for the HTC phone.
Without cheesing, tell me which one's which.
Wow, they look so similar. The left image, the HTC. The T1 on the right. The battery, cameras, boards, mostly in the exact same place, with the exception of the flash. But Mukhtari and I wanted to take an even closer look, with the help of an industrial-grade microscope to see the pixels in the T1 screen.
This is a pentile layout, and it's in Samsung's patented diamond layouts in particular. Definitely not made in the United States as far as I know.
The same design seen in the HTC that iFixit ran under the same microscope. One more check to do, cracking it open. We're really going to test to see if this is truly just an HTC U24 Pro reskin for Trump Mobile. First off, I should remark that I literally see the word the Philippines. Breaking it down piece by piece, confirming that the parts are nearly identical to the HTC U24 Pro. The three cameras, as you point out, are in the exact same place.
They're in the exact same spot.
The boards are the same.
Boards are going to be exactly the same, yeah.
iFixit confirming that its parts are very much not American, as Trump Mobile originally promised. Does it look like this is a made in the USA phone?
It's unlikely. Ultimately, you won't know unless you go to the factories, but this is a Chinese phone. Everything we've seen suggests that the T1 was manufactured in the same factory.
The phone, initially marketed as made in the USA, now advertised as assembled in the USA. Following our tests, HTC did not respond to our request for comment. Trump Mobile did not respond to questions about the similarities or about what part of the T1's assembly is done here in the US. But our scans and teardown confirming these phones are the same, as punctuated by one final test. We're putting the HTC components in here. Yes, making a Frankenstein phone to prove that the phones are made of the same pieces. I'm holding the button, and now it says HTC. This is so funny. A photo on the T1 phone with the HTC U24 Pro board in there.
That's right. Now, it tells you that these boards are exactly the same, that they're fully compatible with all the components, which means they came out of the same factory by the same designer.
No difference.
No difference.
Brian Cheung literally cracking the case and then taking a selfie to prove it. I mean, was that a surprise or just feeling those two phones? Did you know what you were going to find?
Yeah, well, again, when we first received the phone, we were only among a handful of outlets that actually did get them. We were kind of on the cusp of figuring out what this was. We figured it was the HTC U24 Pro based off of the dimensions, the specs, the size. iFixit helped us identify that, but it wasn't until we actually went there and tore it open where we could see what was inside that we were able to definitively determine that. And I should point out that we only got this phone because we are the media. We did have an order put in on behalf of NBC News that has still yet to be fulfilled, implying that the customers that in earnest ordered one haven't received them yet. But I should point out we did put the phone back together. I do have the T1 phone in my hand right here. It is fully functional, so it's not like you can't, after you tear it down, put it back together. The very smart folks over at iFixit were able to do that. So,
are you making calls on it?
I could call you right now.
Can I text you?
Yeah, what's your number, Gotti? Let me shoot you a text from my T1.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna sneak text you here. I'm not gonna put my number out. Actually, why don't you put your Trump number out there?
Yeah,
and then I'll call you.
I'll consider it. We'll get a full screen up there of the number.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the big question that I have is how many of these are they actually gonna to sell? Do we know what sales have been like?
Yeah, Trump Mobile did not respond to our questions about how many orders were placed. But I should point out, interestingly, a YouTuber pointed out that there was a serious security vulnerability on the website, which I was able to confirm through a source. That was actually a serious situation where about tens of thousands of account numbers were leaked. Again, I can't say if that's the exact number of how many orders there were, and it does seem like, according to the sources that I spoke with, that security issue has been patched. But that just adds salt to the wound of people that were trying to order one of these, that they may have potentially had their data compromised as well.
That's a whole different story that we should check back with you on. Brian Cheung, I mean, incredible reporting all around. The big board, now this story, that epic picture. Oh, yeah. but, I mean, the photo quality is pretty good, no matter where it's from. Brian Cheung, thank you so very much.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.